and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. D.A., take it away.
Well, Kevin Durant said his days of trying to prove himself through basketball are done. He said, walking around with a chip on my shoulder is not my thing. I'm more relaxed than letting these days flow. I'm the best version of me. I don't need to prove who I am. I've been in it for too long. Kevin, this is a guy who is finally comfortable with himself.
All right, thanks, D.A. Mark, you and I were looking at the rosters. Both these teams very deep, so there's a lot of fouls to give tonight.
Yeah, that's a great observation by you, Kevin. And when you have that kind of circumstance where your bench is deep, it allows you, I think, to bring an aggressive mindset in terms of how you're going to defend and how you're not going to allow easy baskets because you're able to foul and not be so concerned about foul trouble.
So the next starting five. Kyrie Irving is out there with Jay. Then there's Jay, and it's Durant, and it's Cowboy in at the power forwards position. And for Boston, the closer is out there with the bodyguard. Then there's Jay. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Blackman in at the 5. A shot missing, and Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Inside. Got a piece of it. Fast break, here they come. Here's Cowboy. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Yeah, that's just the height, the length coming into play there. No one stopping Durant.
Charles, he's covered by Irving, and it's good, 2 points.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
First free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. Celtics have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Pass to the body. This one for 3, and no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
You know, for a team like the Nets building without top picks, player development becomes critical. I mean, the Nets have made that a key focus for their franchise, and you can see the results paying dividends now.
And it's sent back by Irving. Here's Cowboy. It's tipped and finished off by KD. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. You were talking about the Nets player development. Guys like Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris were signed as free agents.
And you know, guys, a coaching staff dedicated to taking them to the next level in terms of improvement and player development, the investment they make in their top-notch training facility, all of that focus paying off for them.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Nets passing it around. And the pass to Jay. Clock at 4. Jay. Rebound, Boston. The bodyguard passes to the closer. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, that's impressive strength there from Tatum. You got to respect that. Even when you try to wrap him up, he finds a way to score.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
What's up?
And that one falls for Tatum. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Where do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum? Step right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
The Beast, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Jay, guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
First quarter to play. We're about 3 minutes in. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Outside, Walker. Pass to the Beast. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land.
Such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside, because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Jordan. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Makes it off the glass.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
Walker with it. Passes to T from outside the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you gotta use it.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Thomas is out there with Pierce. Then it's T. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's the Beast in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that could lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list. And the first one at the line is good. Boston making some changes. Enes Kanter comes in for Pierce. And it's Brown in for the Beast. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Mr. Moves checked in for Jay. Good on both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Nets leading by 3. Pass to Jordan. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Back to Jordan. Over to the left wing. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, you know, this is what makes Dinwiddie so dangerous, guys. His shot preparation makes him ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Outside Thomas. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight.
And after spending his first NBA decade with the Clippers, DeAndre Jordan bounced around last season. Remains a supreme athlete and rebounder, though, at that center position.
Brown outside. But Trey, that one doesn't drop. The Nets go the other way with it. And a nightly double-double threat is DeAndre Jordan, but some dissatisfaction with his play last season. Great one was that.
Well, I felt like his impact has tailed off just a bit from his peak with the Clippers. Sometimes the great athletes have more of an adjustment as they enter their 30s.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Bodyguards checked in for Thomas. The closer comes in for T. And Jay's subbed in for Kemba Walker. And then for Brooklyn, Jay's checked in for Jordan. Cowboys comes in for Jared Allen. And Karis LeVert subbed in for G. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
First one drops.
And season 4 for Coach Kenny Atkinson with the Nets. You got to be impressed with the job he's done in Brooklyn.
Yeah, you know, Kenny is a hard worker. He's a bit of a grinder if you were trying to term what category he might fit into. And you see that in his team. And, you know, he admits it. He's getting better just like his players are. And that's a great, great statement because we're all hopefully getting better as we move forward.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the middle, and Kanter throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
And they're able to recover. Count it, good. Celtics trail by 7. 1:49 left now here in the second. The pass to Charles. Here's the closer. Tries it from 19. And good. He takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. The closer's got his first 2 points of the night. Here's Mr. Moves. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
Timeout. And a nice touch on the finish.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here. 1:12 left in the first half of the game. Jay, the pass to Black. Here's the bodyguard. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Outside Durant. Pass to Jay. It's Levert on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. The shot, no good. Celtics trail by 5. Shoots it. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Here's Charles. Misses the chippy right there.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Passes it to Levert. With the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. And it's a 9-point Nets lead.
Boy, the versatility of Levert showing you he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve and a bunch of shots to choose from, too.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going. Kevin,
thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Looking at the Nets, and over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, KD just has that instinct for scoring. It's just how he's built. Look at the first half, he was aggressive, made tough shots. Very difficult to scheme against because usually one step ahead of you.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Mark, I want to take you back a bit here to 1982. What was going through your mind over your first few NBA games?
Well, Kevin, first of all, I was really excited and thankful to have a chance to realize a dream, but I was also a little bit nervous going up against some of the guys that I had watched and idolized from afar. But once you're between those lines, it's not about idolizing guys. It's about trying to posterize them.
Any player in particular, one player that you looked out on the floor and you were out there as well, saying, oh my goodness, look who I'm playing against him.
Well, when we first saw the Celtics and the Sixers, Larry Bird and those great teams in the 80s, Cedric Maxwell and Kevin McHale, and the Sixers, my rookie year, won it all. And they had Moses Malone, Dr. J, Bobby Jones, some of the greats in the game. So those 2 teams, and Dr. J and Larry Bird in particular.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. They've got Cowboy, Jay out there with Irving. Then there's Jay, and it's Durant in at the small forward position. Out to the wing. Here's the closer, defended by Durant. And it's Irving with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Career best season for Kyrie Irving in 2018-19. Scoring just as great as ever, but it was the other areas, playmaking, rebounding, defense, where he made tremendous strides.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Thomas checked in for the bodyguard. T comes in for the closer. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Kemba Walker in for Jay. And the Celtics expected Kyrie to become a better passer and defender in Boston.
They felt he had the capability. You could argue that those improvements have elevated him from a great scorer to a great player in our league.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Thomas. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Jordan. Dinwiddie against Brown. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. 11-point game. And it's sent back by Allen.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Here's Walker. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Walker's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Here's G. It's blocked. And here comes Thomas. Leading the fast break. And good that time. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
You know, with that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what you should do. Take it straight to the rim.
Here's Mr. Moves. Guarded by Walker. Walker with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Allen finds Dinwiddie. A floater, and it's blocked by Brown. And the pass to Walker. Oh, that's blocked. Reggie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From the baseline. Walker with the rebound.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper. Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Dinwiddie against Brown. Now Dinwiddie, he has 5. No-place jumper from the free throw line. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
Tell you what, guys, you give him these opportunities, and Dinwiddie with his shoot-first mindset, he's going to fire away.
And so it's Brooklyn with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Thomas. He's out there with the bodyguard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Charles in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Thomas. Count that one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
The rebound by the Celtics. The bodyguard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Tries from the block. Brooklyn with the rebound. Cowboys got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get a hand on it. Here's the bodyguard. And a miss there on the triple. Nets leading by 4. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Jay, the pass to Jay. Pass to Charles. Here's the bodyguard. Fades and shoots. That one goes in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and take it full.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Ladies and gentlemen, the dance team.
The closers checked in for Boston. Then for the Nets, Kevin Durant, he's checked in for LeVert, and Irving subbed in for Jay. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Celtics trail by 4. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Charles, and it's blocked. It's Durant on the wing. They get it again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
In a moment now, look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Nets.
I'll tell you what, they've hit the boards hard in this one. It's led to an abundance of second-chance points. I mean, they've gotten a lot of second-chance points.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
deciding where to go with it. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. They swipe it. Fast break. Here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Walker's checked in for Jeff. Both good from the line that time.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Walker against Irving. It's deflected. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's the closer. It counts. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Irving for 3. Trifecta.
Kyrie Irving is simply caught fire.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 50 seconds left in the fourth. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, James.
His percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The closer passes to Black. Got it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
It all started at the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Buries it from outside.
Timeout. Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the game. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to the body. Here's the closer. Takes a 3. That shot misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can handle the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Here's the closer. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The bodyguard passes to the closer. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game. Here's Walker with the 3, and that one drops.
There isn't anybody they trust more than Walker down the stretch. He's made so many big shots over the course of his career. Add another one to the list.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.